John, if we asked you this morning what you wanted from today, you couldn't have asked for much more than that. It was a great performance for the team and 7 goals.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. You couldn't ask for much more. I've just said that in the dressing room to the players. Couldn't ask for much more than that. At the beginning of the day, we're asking them to come out and build the momentum from last season and the competitive games. Obviously, we had pre-season games, but in a competitive game today to start well and get a good result. It was a great performance. We're not getting too carried away. But great for Dylan to get his hat-trick, his first professional hat-trick. Scotty Arfield getting a couple of goals, Alfie got a goal, and then Ross McKeever. So goals getting shared around, as well as Dylan getting his 3 and Scotty 2. All-round team performance. Nicky didn't have an awful lot to do. Defenders were very good. Never really looked like losing a goal. The midfield were excellent, the whole lot of them. So you've got 5 goals from midfield there. As I say, repeating myself here a little bit, but we've got Scotty getting 2 and Dylan getting 3. Our wingers are always a threat. We caused them problems in the wider areas. Alfie and Calvin gets a penalty for us by getting away for the defender and getting in the box, getting brought down. And our wingers are always going to cause team problems. We can set up, but you could imagine, defensively and trying to stay in the game as long as they can. But as soon as we got the first goal, it took us about 17-18 minutes to get the first goal. But thereafter the goals came fairly frequently after that, before half time, and put us in a great position. We asked the players to go out second half and win the second half by at least 2-0, and we go out and win the second half 3-0. So delighted with that. We didn't take the foot off the gas. We don't just not go out and keep going. We did. We kept on going. We had to be patient. Brechin did a little bit better, but we still managed to do it in the end. And as you say, and repeating ourselves, we couldn't ask any more for the players. Some really good performances, good team performance, and everyone can take a massive pat in the back, and it's a good start.
And it's the type of game that could be a potential banana skin when you're looking at the fixture list. It's a stage of the competition where there is quite often a lot of results which you're maybe not expecting. It really does set us off nicely for the group, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. I don't know all the results, but I've heard 1 or 2 already of the other games, and it would seem like 1 or 2 of the top teams have kind of struggled a little bit, and that can happen. We always try to come back early, and get really some good training under our belt, and get playing games, and that's what we've done. And I'm hoping that's what's helped us today to get a good start, and I'm hoping that's going to help us going forward to continue this good start. So you're right, you can't take anything for granted. Attitude, players, magnificent attitude, great attitude, everyone working hard for each other. And you get your rewards.
And I know you'd already mentioned Dylan, but I just wanted to kind of highlight his performance as well. Obviously getting the hat-trick, but also the amount of the shift he put in over the 90 minutes, and also obviously taking the captaincy on. He really kind of stepped up today, didn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. He gets a header. His first goal's a header. He gets a shot in his second one, and then another shot later on. So, yeah, delighted for him. Yeah, we took on the captain's armband. We knew the substitutions that we were going to make, and other sort of candidates for the armband, like Liam Henderson and Scotty Arfield, who were candidates to get the armband. We knew we were going to take them off, so there wasn't any point having the armband floating about, So we gave Dylan that little bit extra responsibility, and he certainly delivered. A lot of good performances though. I think Henry Cartwright showed what he's about in a very short period of time, showed what he's going to add to us. So good to get a look at him as well.
And obviously a noisy travelling contingent today as well. A good number of fans up on what is a long pre-season trip.
Yeah, no, thanks very much for coming up, everyone. Thanks for the support, the noise. Hopefully you enjoyed the game. It was really nice weather here today. Good day to come and watch, and I'm glad the players put on a show for you.
And then just finally, obviously looking forward to the trip up to Cove next week. It's maybe a chance with no games this week to recuperate a bit and just focus on that match.
Yeah, we've had a hard pre-season. We certainly have. We've played more games than we would normally do, and we've been, as I say, really working hard. And I think the benefit showed today. So we can take the foot off the gas, a little bit, just a little bit. At the beginning of the week, a little bit. But we'll train hard on Tuesday, and we prepare thereafter for Cove. You know, again, we take nothing for granted. We know they're a good side, and we know that if we're at our best, then we've got a right good chance of winning, but we need to be our best.
John, congratulations on the win and thank you very much.
Thank you.